welcome back to my channel. My name is Kendall, for those of you that are new to my channel.
I'm Dad.
And this is Dad. He is joining me on my video today because we are doing a special Mother's Day edition video. So today we are going to make a cake. And why are we making a cake, Dad?
Because my wife, the greatest mom in the world, would love a cake made by my daughter and I because we're so funny trying to make a cake, number one. We can't do anything right, so the cake will probably turn up upside down.
Probably.
But we thought we'd put a little effort into it and make her something special because she is so special.
Today is going to be one of my friend's cakes that she made, and her name is Linda Spiker. She's a gourmet chef and she has her own blog called The Organic Kitchen, which I will link below. I will also link below the recipe and the way to make the cake as well. And we thought it would be fun to try something way different because this cake is so pretty and I think it'll be fun.
I'm scared.
Me too. But it's going to be great. And we always thought it'd be cool because sometimes your mom doesn't want a gift. She would rather show... How do I explain this?
No, she'd rather have something made from us than going out and buying something.
Yeah, exactly. So you can either like...
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah, what he said. Oh, here we go. You'd rather have like laundry done or breakfast in bed or like clean the house all day or make dinner, make lunch, something like that. So we are making dinner and a cake, but we're showing you just the cake because we'll see how this goes. Are you ready, Dad?
Sure. Why do you talk like a froggy?
Oh yeah. Alright, you guys, so from the last couple videos that you're gonna see, my voice has been gone all week because we had a very fun wedding over the weekend. Another friend, Nikki Phillippi's birthday was over the weekend, so I did end up losing my voice, unfortunately. Alright, we're gonna get started.
For ingredients, you're going to need all-purpose flour, vanilla extract or vanilla paste, 2 limes, baking powder, 2 sticks of butter, sea salt, coconut oil or canola oil, 6 eggs, granulated sugar, blueberries, and I forgot to show you guys, but buttermilk.
Instead of parchment paper, I decided to use Pam because, you know, I am a professional.
So make sure to spray both pans very well with the sides and the bottom so it doesn't stick.
Shorter.
Pause! We preheated the oven to 350. Okay, now keep going.
I didn't know I was going to get beat up during this session. That's it.
Next, we're going to combine the flour, the baking powder, salt into the bowl.
How much flour?
Okay.
Or get out of my way.
Okay, flour, we need 2.5 cups of flour.
The reason I'm doing this is because my daughter would get it all over the house. So, there's 2. We need... I'm going to make you wear this in a minute.
Next, you're going to need 3 teaspoons of baking powder. You're going to need 1 teaspoon of sea salt, and then you're going to combine the flour, baking powder, and salt together into one bowl.
Okay, I know it's hard to believe, but Kendall messed up. We're supposed to do the dry ingredients separately. So I'm going to pour that into a separate bowl and try not to make a big mess as I'm making.
Sorry, that's my bad.
Okay.
Heck of a mess.
Oh boy.
A bit of a mess.
Now in another bowl, you're going to take your 1 cup of butter, which is also 2 sticks, and place it in a bowl, as well as 1/4 cup of coconut oil or canola oil as we're using, and 1 1/3 cup of granulated sugar. Then add in your 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, which is my favorite smell. And then I put 1 1/3 cup of culturated buttermilk into a measuring cup so I'm prepared to use it. Now place the butter, coconut oil, sugar, and vanilla in a mixer, and you're going to mix it until it is well combined, and add 6 eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After the eggs, alternate between adding the flour mixture with the buttermilk until it is well combined. Continue to mix for about 1 more minute after adding all of the ingredients until it looks nice and fluffy. Now it is time to add the lime zest of the 2 limes and mix it in. Now take your 1 1/4 cups of blueberries and gently put them into your mixture. I use the stir selection on my KitchenAid, but you can also put them in by hand.
Okay, we're pouring it in.
Yum, yum, yum.
Now it is time to pour equal amounts of your batter into prepared pans.
Not my finger.
And bake them for 25 to 30 minutes. And now to make the frosting, you are going to need butter, lime juice, lime, sea salt, and powdered sugar. I am using concentrated lime juice instead of fresh. On your mixing bowl, you are going to mix in 4 to 5 cups of powdered sugar. I did about 4. You're going to add in 3 tablespoons of lime juice, and then a pinch of salt, just a itty bitty pinch. Also add in half a stick of butter that is softened. Mix those all together, and as you can see, I accidentally put it on like selection 3 on the KitchenAid and it went all over, but we're all good. Look at it's turning out so pretty, and then you just add in your zest of lime just to give it an extra little lime taste. And don't drop the lime in as well, like my dad did.
Super good frosting, however, my family tends to like it a little less sweet and more like cream cheesy. So I did add half a box of cream cheese, and then I added 1 teaspoon of vanilla to make it a little less sweet. So Linda, I love your recipe, but I did tweak it a tad bit for those of you that don't have as big of a sweet tooth.
So now the cakes look done. Just to make sure, I did the toothpick test. Nothing was on them, so they are good to go, and we pulled them out of the oven. And now it is time to frost. I put a layer of frosting on the bottom cake first so it sticks to the top, and then you just keep frosting and frosting until you are happy with it. I also, to make it Mother's Day look, I added a happy little Mother's Day sign. I literally just printed it off the internet and put a toothpick on it and stuck it in there with some lime and blueberries, and you are done. Woohoo!
Here's our masterpiece.
We finished our cake.
Thank goodness.
Yay.
Happy Mother's Day early. Just so you know, we're exhausted from making a cake.
That was
I don't know how
hard.
many times we screwed it up, but it seemed to come out okay.
Tell them the story of our first cake.
The first cake we made, I think we forgot to put either baking soda in or baking powder, one of those things. And we put it in the oven and the cake sunk.
Literally sunk.
And it was basically ruined.
But this cake actually was successfully made and made with love, and that's all that matters.
And
right?
it looks nice, and I can't believe we actually did it without
Woohoo,
screwing
good
this
job.
up. Yeah.
That, tell them what they need to do in a second.
You need to watch my video to see how to make a cake.
Like, subscribe, and comment.